What's going on, fellas?
What up, boys?
What's happening, boys?
It is draft night, man.
Yeah,
It is draft
finally,
night.
We
finally.
are officially 59 minutes away.
Yeah,
Ready,
man. Here we go.
Best days of the whole offseason, man. I can't wait. This should be pretty awesome, man. This should be a pretty good draft, I'm thinking. Here.
I love that we
Yeah.
picked late. That means we did good, but then I have to stay up for my pick 24.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I said that to Brianna before. I said I feel bad for Steven. Every year, man, the Cowboys do good enough to get, a late 20 pick, but Steven's stuck staying up all night and they're never good enough to win it. So it's like they're right in the middle, and it sucks every year.
Every year.
The midnight Nora diaper change. I'll check who we picked. I'm not staying up for that shit.
Yeah.
What number pick are you guys again?
24, I think.
Yeah, so you guys won't be picking until like fucking 11 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, no way. I'm not gonna be up for that.
Yeah. What's up, Pop?
What's up, Pop?
What's going on?
Yeah, so it's draft night. We obviously the hockey playoffs are in full swing now, man.
Yeah, 2-0 Rangers. Let's go.
Rangers are doing good, yeah. We'll get into a couple of minutes of that before we get into our draft picks here and stuff.
Definitely.
Mike, what's happening? Janine, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah, so we got a lot to talk about. We got I'm excited to see what type of changes are going to happen in the draft in the first 10, what type of moves are going to be made. It should be interesting. Jordan, what's happening? Jordan, you didn't respond to my my Instagram message I sent yesterday.
She's not watching, really. She was watching the Islanders.
Yeah, well, I figured that, but
I'll tell her.
did you see it? Even because I said that. I said it to both of you. Yeah, I figured I didn't have to tell you who that was from.
I'm not bringing it up, man. I want to find her herself. I know better.
Awesome.
So so we got a lot to jump into here in about an hour or so to do it. So let's kick it off, boys. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
This is Sports of Ages.
I love Dex dancing, man. It's the funniest stuff.
Funny. See a guy that big dancing is hilarious, man.
And he moves
Awesome.
pretty smooth, man, for a big guy. I gotta say.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And if you didn't, you gonna tell him otherwise? Because I'm not gonna.
Absolutely not. I'm not saying shit.
Not a chance.
Oh man. So so hockey playoffs are in full swing.
Yes.
Islanders
series,
are playing
man.
tonight as well as Tampa in Florida, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Florida's up 2-0 in their series. They won in overtime.
They're a tough team, man. They really are.
Look at Vegas, man.
Very tough.
Vegas 2-0 on Dallas. That's surprising, man.
Unreal,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I thought Dallas was going to be the favorite for the cup out of the
Same.
West.
I mean, Vegas got healthy at the right time, though. When they're healthy, man, they're tough.
Oh yeah,
They're a
Oh,
really
yeah.
good team for sure.
that's a tough team, man.
Mhm.
So you got Vegas is up 2-0 in their series. Winnipeg and Colorado tied a game apiece. Vancouver and Nashville a game apiece. Edmonton and the Kings a game apiece. Florida in the East up 2-0. Boston is up 2-1. They won last night.
Yes.
Man, talk about bad officiating. I don't know if you guys watched that game.
Yeah.
Dude, did you see they were 5 hits away from breaking the all-time record in the playoffs?
Yeah, did you see the right before the go-ahead goal, the trip by Brad Marchand?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he was getting.
Dude,
It was so blatant, like no
they
call.
said there was 103 hits in the game last night.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's insane.
Yeah, so Rangers are up 2-0 in their series, and Carolina up 2-0. Islanders making a goaltending change. I don't think this has to do anything with performance-wise by Varlamov. This is just
You got to do
team
something.
needs needs a wake-up call.
Yeah.
That was a bad loss the other night.
Really, really.
You can't lose that game. Yeah.
No,
I mean,
you don't take a 2-goal lead into the third period when you're on the opposing team's ice and end up blowing that game. You just, especially with
can't.
how much time was left? 3 minutes in the game.
a couple minutes. Yeah.
That could be a backbreaking. I'll say this. Obviously, tonight's a must-win for the Islanders. The next two
For sure.
games are must-wins. They have to win both games here at UBS.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, if Carolina takes one of these games, the series is over.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to come back from that, man.
Yeah. You got to wonder also, Sorokin down the stretch has not played much. Varlamov has played a lot of these games, so he's
Could be
kind
a
of
little
coming in
rusty.
cold here.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I understand the move, and I agree with it too. And again, it's not a performance thing against Varlamov. It's just, what you got to do something. You got to shake the team up a little bit. So go with the goaltending change.
I mean, they have a rocking home crowd, man. I mean, I'm sure they'll get behind it and let's see if they can make some noise, man.
Yeah. Pat, what's up, dude?
What's up, Pat?
Yeah. So, to touch on the Ranger game from the other night, the thing that impressed. Look, first off, Mika Zibanejad is
He was the best player on the ice, man.
the best
Sure.
player on the ice, hands down.
He's
Arguably the
bad,
best
man.
player in the playoffs right now. He's just a
His
man
hustle,
possessed.
man.
He's scary good. He's scary.
Yeah,
good.
and you know what I love too? I mean, we said it all season, right? And you look at the amount of points that Panarin put up. We all saw, holy shit, this is a different guy. That game the other night showed that Panarin has one thing on his mind, and it's hoisting a fucking Stanley Cup.
That's
Yeah.
it, man. We said it 2 weeks ago. They've been jamming it down his throat. What happened last year? Is this year going to be different? And he said, I don't want to talk about it. I just want to go this year. Like, we have to win a cup. And I mean, it seems like
Laying
that's
hits, I mean,
it seems like, honestly, it seems like that's the mentality of the whole team. I really haven't seen
Right.
we haven't really seen much bad play on this team right now. It seems like everybody's
Backward.
just everyone's trying to get into the play, trying to make a play when they can. I mean, we've shit on this guy all year in Goodrow, and look what Goodrow's done through the first two games, man.
This is why Goodrow didn't get traded at the trade deadline.
Dude,
yeah,
he
that playoff experience, man.
he has had Ovechkin in hell for 2 games.
One
every time
One
he is
shot
on
on
ice.
net.
That's
Every
his
time
game.
he's on the ice, he's in Ovechkin's face, checking him, hitting him. Like, he's been phenomenal, man. And
Didn't they say game one was like the first? It was like he's only done it 4 times in his whole like playoff career that he's gone shotless or something like that. It was
Yeah.
4 times in
Jesus.
158 games.
158 games. Yeah.
insane.
And 2 of them were against the Rangers, actually.
Yeah.
Rob, what's up, dude?
What's up?
What's
Yeah,
up,
me and
Rob?
Rob were texting today. Rob wanted to go out and grab a beer for the draft, but Rob, listen, there are at least 7 or 8 viewers that want to see this show, man. I had to be here. Sorry.
Can't ruin people's nights, man. I mean,
I'm with fuck Philly and fuck Joel Embiid. The Knicks need to win tonight.
yeah, let's go Knicks, man.
I have full confidence in the Knicks, man.
I'm loving it.
I think I think Philly wins one game. I really do. Maybe one game. Or the
I
Knicks
don't even
sweep.
think they got one. I think the Knicks sweep them, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think Philly is just. I just don't.
Is
think they're that good.
basketball still? Does their series work where it's 2 games, 3 games, 2? Are they still doing that in basketball like they used to?
No, it's
Or is it
I think
2-2, 1-1-1?
2-2-1-1-1. Yeah.
All right, they are okay. Because at one point they were doing that.
I remember
a
that.
while.
I hated that because it made no
Yes.
sense on how that's home court.
yeah.
The team that doesn't have home court has home court now.
Has home
It's like
court.
you get home court if you make it to game 7. We don't want to go to game 7. Like,
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's the dumbest fucking shit.
Yeah,
I
like
hated that.
the team who had the worst record gets 3 games in a row at home. Like, are you kidding me?
It's
makes
so
no
dumb.
sense.
That's
Oh my god. So so you got game 3 tonight for the Islanders and game 3 also for Tampa and Florida.
yeah.
Both must-win games. Tampa's got to win if they want to keep their hopes alive, and Islanders, without a doubt, have to win.
Yeah, it's a must win for any team down 0-2 right now. You have to come win one at home.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And if you're
Absolutely.
0-2 after playing home, you're fucked.
you're in big trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in
Yeah.
trouble. You're in trouble.
Mhm.
I'll say this about I watched a lot of that Tampa Florida game the other night, and Florida. It's not like Florida dominated that game. I mean, Tampa was really in that game,
Oh,
and
It's like you're like a play or 2 from taking the
it's
W.
so
man,
tight.
you know?
It's so
Yeah.
tight, man.
It's a good matchup. It's a really good matchup.
Yeah, Janine.
Yeah. Enjoy
Now,
the trip,
did you guys
That was-
find
yeah.
out for sure? Is the cruise ship going to be showing the game?
Yeah, it's gonna have it.
It has to be.
People were posting about it in one of the cruise groups already, saying like the people that were on the last boat, like, were you able to watch the game? And everyone was like, yeah, the sports bars had it. all
I would
night.
imagine so.
That is
yeah.
awesome.
Knicks, Rangers, Yankees, everything was on.
That's great, man.
Oh, I can't wait.
We're drowning in one of the hot tubs watching the game after
Yeah.
15 drinks.
I can't fucking wait. Tomorrow night is gonna be awesome. Getting on the boat, getting some good food and drinks, and then fucking 7 o'clock comes around.
There you
Throwing the
go.
Rangers, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, guys.
So
What
we
league?
have our cruise coming up the end of May, and it's the Norwegian Joy going to Bermuda.
Nice.
So we follow this group on Facebook that's for the Norwegian Joy, right?
Yeah.
So that ship just started doing its Bermuda cruises, like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So it's doing that for a while now. So some passenger puts up a picture that they're in Bermuda right now. They get off the ship to head, to go onto the island of Bermuda.
Mhm.
And she's like, she said the Atlantic was really rough the last week or so getting over there. She's like, and they show a guy like on the side on one of those like scaffolding things, like, it looks like maybe he's trying to fix something on the side of the boat. She's like, pretty sure that looks like a hole in the side of the ship that we're on.
Oh man,
Kathy better never let go. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That's it.
I'm getting on that fucking door. I'll tell you that right now.
Dude, you're fucked. Kathy's gonna doggy paddle away from you. You're screwed.
Yeah, you're in big trouble.
Hey, at least it won't be too cold.
Yeah, at least the water won't be too cold. I mean, it'll probably be in the 50s or 60s at least, not like
Yeah,
the night the Titanic went
You'll
down.
be able to survive at least,
Yeah,
at least
literally-
probably a day longer almost.
yeah. So like, if I get to the cruise port in a couple of weeks and they have like duct tape, like with an X over the
you're
side
out.
of the boat,
You're right.
I'm heading to Jack Doyle's, baby.
Fucking A.
Oh God Almighty. So so we'll keep an eye on hockey. Obviously, next week, Steven, you and I got to get together and talk if we're going to be
Yes,
doing
sir.
a show, if we're going to take a week
yeah,
off,
we'll do-
whatever.
Yeah,
I'm thinking we get into
we'll-
and pretty much do a hockey show the whole night.
Yeah, I'm good for that. I'm ready for that.
Yeah. So anyone out there wants to talk hockey next week, get
it.
on. Maybe Angelo, we'll have you on as a guest from the Carnival ship.
Yeah, well, I'll see if I can get on from my phone. I'll come on for a little bit.
$48 a minute.
Yeah.
We'll only do an hour. We'll only do an hour.
Yeah.
Legendary.
I'll fucking spend more
Oh,
fucking
my
money
God.
just coming on the show as a guest than I'm going to in the casino.
Just make it back in food and drink. You'll be all right.
Yeah. Perfect.
Fuck.
All right. So that's being said, we know what tonight is. It's the NFL Draft
night,
2024. Let's get into it, boys. Let's talk about the draft.
Yes.
I got a couple
we-
trades in my list, man. I don't know.
I have a
got
couple in there as
trades.
well.
Yeah.
Where will it be next Thursday in a port? I'm assuming that question's for you, Angelo. So, yeah, before we get into our picks and what we want, what is something that you think that like no one's really been talking about, or not a huge headline, but like, holy shit, this could shock everybody? What do you guys think? Like, what's your one shocking moment you could see happening in this draft?
I
Well,
don't think he's.
after the last couple hours, I'm seeing a lot of fucking Brandon Ayuk and Debo Samuel, man.
Yeah, for
I've
sure.
been seeing that too.
But I heard they're asking first rounders, though. I mean, I get maybe Ayuk, but you think Debo's a first rounder? I mean,
At this
man.
point, I don't know, man.
He's
that doesn't
just
play
he's
enough, in my
so
opinion.
he doesn't play enough, but when he does, he's so good
He is.
that it probably would still cost the first. What I saw would be like, say they wanted to come to 10 with the Jets, right? It would be San Fran throwing Debo and 31 for the Jets' 10th pick.
See, I was hearing a team like Baltimore possibly pulling the trigger on that, and give
Oh.
Lamar a real weapon.
Oh,
and
What does San
God.
Fran want like so high in the draft? Why are they trying to move up?
I don't
Another
know.
receiver, I
guess
would
yeah.
bet.
I guess to replace
Well,
one of those guys,
Yeah,
obviously.
because then you get one of these guys not on a $25 million contract.
Well, so rumor was I think Ayuk wanted to trade if they couldn't work something out. So
Yeah.
you're possibly losing Ayuk.
Yeah.
Debo is always banged up. You're trying to get, a top receiver again.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
imagine they switch. They trade with the Cardinals here. You give the Cardinals Debo Samuel or Brandon Ayuk, and then you draft Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
I mean,
Be fucking nuts.
Pat, I saw that a lot too,
There's-
man. the
Yeah,
last
that's Pat's
couple
big
days.
shocker.
That
Look,
would be
I'm
nuts.
starting to see that as a realistic thing too, man.
That would be nuts, man. I mean, I feel like Harbaugh would have to be crazy to do that.
I heard
Mike
this
Power
crazy
in the
theory.
house.
So,
I just-
yeah,
I saw-
I don't want him.
I saw this crazy theory that Harborough is like still all in on Michigan and like he's going to take McCarthy and he wants McCarthy as his QB and he'll ship out Herbert. You know,
I mean,
I-
I mean,
I don't know,
Harbaugh,
man.
whether he was just saying the right things or not, when at the end of his tenure in Michigan, he said that JJ McCarthy is the most talented QB he's ever seen.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, so if he wants him that bad, They're
You get-
pretty much giving McCarthy full control here. So
And
if
you'll
he
get a
wants that
package,
bad,
man.
Herbert's out.
You'll get nice picks for Herbert too, man. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
definitely. Oh my god.
I'll
But-
take fucking Herbert tomorrow. You kidding me?
If I'm Kevin O'Connell, I'm sending a fucking haul for him if I could.
could you imagine
Herbert throwing it to fucking Jefferson,
I was
man?
just about to say, can you imagine
Nuts.
the numbers Jefferson's going to put up if he has Herbert? Oh my god,
It would be
Think about
nuts. It would be
that's the number one
absolutely
fantasy pick next year for sure.
nuts. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you're not kidding, man.
Absolutely.
That'd be wild.
You are not kidding. Minnesota will be a problem.
Yeah, no doubt. That could go from like, the last couple of years, it's been like an okay division. That could be one of the best divisions this year.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it might be anyway. When you realistically look at it, I mean,
It's gonna
you
be up
listen to
there.
the divisions, right? You're gonna have the AFC East is gonna be pretty tough, obviously, right? New England is the anomaly. New England,
They suck. Yeah.
it's full rebuild time for them, right? I
Yeah.
mean, so
Chicago's going to be good, man.
Chicago's gonna be
They should be good, man.
like dramatically better. Obviously, depends on the play of Caleb Williams. I mean, we're not surprising anyone, right? Like that's their new quarterback. So, then you have the NFC East is very interesting, right? You go from like 2 years ago, where the NFC East was a huge, like the best division in football, maybe.
Yeah, it was tough. It was right there. Yeah.
Now I don't know what to think because
What
the
an ass.
Giants could very well be the basement team.
Honestly,
Washington,
we could be.
Dallas could be the fucking
We took a
basement team.
huge step back. We lost a lot of pieces. And
Yeah.
did nothing in the offseason. We did nothing.
They did,
Nothing.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man.
You must be real. I mean, so the Cowboys are relying a lot on tonight and
For-
this
sure.
weekend, obviously.
Yeah.
with the Giants.
Yeah,
for
this
sure.
weekend for sure.
Yeah, because I expected them to be a lot more active once free agency started.
Well,
And
Jerry Jones said he's going all in, and we re-signed like one guy and lost our starting running back. We lost our left tackle.
Yeah, they lost
Yeah.
a lot.
yeah,
We didn't do anything. We maybe re-signing Zeke. I mean, it's a fix for a little bit, but he's not. He doesn't have much left in the tank.
He's
man.
not Derrick Henry.
I think we're gonna
No,
get that kid from
no.
Texas, man, the running back. I
Probably.
think that's where we
I-
lean. I like him. He's good.
Yeah,
good.
he's real good. He's definitely good, man.
that first
Let's
day
see.
of free agency when it hit, when like none of our teams at first were doing anything, the line of the day went to my son Patrick. Right when the Giants signed their long snapper,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pat texted. He's like, yeah. He goes, I'm satisfied. We signed the long snapper. Long snappers win championships.
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
was great.
That was hilarious, man.
Awesome.
So like I think my big surprise in the draft, this might sound very mundane, whatever, like compared to something's happened, is that in the first 10 picks, nothing happens.
Just as
Every
is, as
team
reported.
stays where they are.
Okay.
Every
All right.
team, when you look at the top 10, every team has a legitimate need, right? So
For sure.
Yeah.
that's again, I don't think that I would say that's my big surprise because I would be surprised if it happened because I think there's going to be I want to say at least minimum of 2 moves, maybe 3.
Same.
Yeah, I
Um,
can see it.
Yeah, but I think my big shock is that no one makes a move in those top 10 picks.
But it's
Everyone just
possible,
stays where they're at.
If
It's
you really
definitely
look at the
possible.
team's need, the top 3 are going to be quarterbacks. After that, if you look at the team's needs, it's very possible they just stay as is and
Yeah.
actually go up the line.
There's
I
a couple
agree.
teams in the top 10, man, that if I'm them, I mean, like Chicago with 9, New England, Tennessee. I mean, those teams just need so much.
I
Yeah,
think
I feel
New
like-
England. I think
Why
they can
not
get the-
trade out? Just trade out. Recoup
I was
as
about to
much as
say,
you can.
If New England wanted the bag, man, they can really make a good trade for number 3. They
I'm
really
sure.
can.
I'm sure they
I
can
mean,
get.
and
And
stay
look,
in
it's
the
not
top
like they
10.
brought in a quarterback that can't play. Jacoby Brissett is a good quarterback, man.
He's not bad,
Yeah.
man. I get wanting to get a quarterback and starting a rebuild around that. But
Absolutely.
You have a defensive head coach, man, and a roster that is feeble. Like, you're
Yeah.
not coming out and
Yeah.
making noise next year, especially in this
No.
division.
I mean,
There's no chance.
The only thing I'll say about them possibly staying at 3, though, is next year's quarterback draft class isn't so high.
No,
So if you're
not,
looking to make
not
a
yet.
move-
I don't.
Not
They
yet.
haven't done
No, yeah,
anything
you're
yet.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, we got to
But-
give it one more season to see what happens. But as of right now, it's not like what this class
It's not
was
compared to what
hyped
this
up
class
to.
is,
No.
or at least
But you know
hyped
what?
up to be.
Th-
Yeah.
Those can go like so dramatically one way or the other, right? Because I mean, they were just showing the 2021 draft class. Trevor
Terrible,
Lawrence,
yeah.
Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. 2 guys are journeyman backups already. And Trevor
one's
Lawrence,
so-so.
I don't even know
He's
what to think
so-so.
about Trevor Lawrence at
Yeah,
this point right
you
now.
have no idea what he
He's
is.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So you never know. I mean,
Yeah.
next year's guys, some of them might work out better than guys this year that are so
Yeah.
hyped, you know?
Definitely.
You honestly really never know. The guys
It's a
were always
draft
hyped
ticket,
up.
man.
Josh Rose. You know, those guys just
Yep.
some of the guys who are so hyped up and top picks just don't pan out.
You
don't-
guys saw
don't
that
know.
video of all the Buffalo Bills fans that were all pissed off and disgusted because the Bills took Josh Allen over Josh Rosen.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
They all wanted Rosen.
Fucking insane.
I mean, look at the
I
Cowboys.
wish I would have got fucking Rosen.
Look at the Cowboys. We had Dak Prescott in the 4th round, and he gets us to one playoff game every year. You never know. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
It's true. You just never know, man.
Patrick, I am going to buy you a Maserati, okay? If Casey Kreider ever wins a Super Bowl MVP, I'm buying you a Maserati. It's a done deal. It's a
Pat,
done deal.
Prepare for a Kia, bro.
What would a long snapper have to do to win Super Bowl MVP?
It's not
Like,
possible. I don't think it's possible.
He would have to do a fake punt pass for the Super Bowl winning.
yeah, scores the winning touchdown somehow.
I don't even think that would get it done.
They do 3 fakes and he scores 3 touchdowns on them. That's how he wins MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. Darnold's another one, a total bust. 3rd overall pick. The guy's a bust. Simple as that.
You just
The,
never know.
the current starter for the Vikings right now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and for about another hour. And
Yeah.
they make a move.
For sure. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, look, it's draft night, so it's pretty typical that I woke up running a fever this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, Kathy goes, it's like 6:15 or whatever. She goes, "Who are you texting?" I'm like, I don't care what time it is. These guys are gonna go nuts for their reasons.
Yeah. That was nuts. When I read that when I was at work, I took my break. I opened my phone. I was like, "Oh, no way!" I thought you were just joking, honestly. And then I realized
I wouldn't text you at 6:30 as a joke.
Trey Lance takes over this year. Oh no way, man. No way.
You
No
never
way,
know,
Trey
man.
Lance.
If Dak has he would have to have a real shit season for
And
him.
he just
Yeah.
doesn't do that though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was in talks for MVP last season, so I don't see him having such a decline. However, Steven, you made a good point, though. If Dallas is having a shit year,
You never
maybe
know.
it's time,
Test it
not
out.
because of Dak's performance. If it's just that bad of a year, well, you know what? Let's see what we got. Dak, you're on the bench. Let's see what Lance can do.
Yeah. If
All
you start the first 8 games 2-6,
Yeah.
you never know. I don't know.
If he gets
or
hurt,
an injury.
yeah.
Yeah, or an
If he
injury.
gets hurt, yeah, that definitely
I mean,
is the
that's-
backup.
that's-
I don't see
yeah,
that
it's-
happening, man.
I don't see it happening.
Dak's
either,
never
but-
been that bad in the regular season where he should
No.
get benched. Even if
No,
the
I don't
team's
think so.
2-6, there's no point. Dak's under
Yeah.
contract with your team. Why are you going to bench him? You know?
By the
Yeah,
way,
see-
what's up, Bove? I miss you, brother. Hope all is well over there, man. So do you guys want to get into our mock draft for the
Ready.
top 10?
Yeah,
let's
ready.
do it, man.
Ready.
All right, should we all just jump to number 2?
Yeah.
Number 1's not even a question.
It's going to be Caleb Williams.
Number 1 is Caleb Williams.
If
right?
it's not, I'd probably shit my pants.
I'd be really
Talk about a
surprised,
surprise, right?
man. That would be a surprise. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It'd be nuts. It would change the whole draft.
The Bears going
Yeah.
to draft a long snapper.
He's good. I think the guy's just a jerk off, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's good, though.
I
He's
can
definitely
see that.
good.
I can see the Jets maybe trying to make a move up to get Harrison.
I'm with you, Uncle Mike. That's what I've been hearing as well.
It's all right. So we all got Caleb Williams going to the Bears. Also, I think number 2 is a very easy one in my mind. Commanders are not moving anywhere. They're sticking with number 2 and they're taking Jaden Daniels.
I got Daniels. Yeah,
That's
for
going
sure.
to be the pick.
Yo, that kid needs to hit the gym, man.
Oh, he's not.
thin.
He's
He is
very
thin.
skinny. Yeah.
He's 180 pounds.
Yeah, he's skinny, man. He's 6'3".
I weigh more than that.
I mean, fuck, he's gonna get tossed, man.
Yeah.
He better start hitting the gym now.
I'm,
You know,
I'm
it's
sure
crazy.
he will, though.
Knock on wood. He's not an injury prone guy either at all.
I know,
Yeah.
but he's going to the big show now, man. When someone like Dex or Quinn and Williams is coming at him and he's 180 pounds, he's gonna have a rough time, man. All right,
okay.
so we all got Jaden Daniels going to the Commanders. Okay.
Yeah.
I have the Vikings trading up to number 3 and taking Drake May.
Okay.
Okay.
I have
I
New
have
England staying at 3, taking May.
I have
Did it first. I actually I crossed it out. I had it up here. I started thinking more and more about it. I think Minnesota's going to go. I don't think Minnesota's that far away from having a really good fucking team. I just
They're
think
not.
I feel like they
Yeah.
haven't been for years.
Yeah.
they've always kind of been.
They're
Oh,
right
look,
there.
Awesome.
Realistically, they had a really good quarterback. So
Yeah, they did.
I just think right now, I could see them making the move. I have them trading with New England. And they jump up to 3 and they take May.
Okay.
All right, I have.
Angela, what do you have?
I have the Giants trading up to 3 man and getting May.
Oh,
And getting May.
okay.
I think they're gonna
God, I
get it
hope
done,
not.
man.
I just don't think they make the. I don't think they make the trade, man. I think they're. I think they're content at 6 at this point. In my
I
opinion,
kind of think they are too. I'm at the
Usually-
point where that'll be one of my biggest surprises if the Giants actually do make a move.
Draft day, I feel like a lot of the smoke you see on draft day, when there's smoke, there's fire, man. And from 8 o'clock this morning, I've seen nothing but Giants
Yeah,
are on the
same.
phone. They want to move to 3.
Yeah, yeah.
my
So
Twitter.
I wouldn't be shocked at all.
One of the few days I do Twitter, man. Today is
There
one of the
she is.
days, and
What's
oh,
up,
baby,
Noah?
no,
What's up, baby girl?
oh honey,
Nora, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
she's the Rangers' good luck charm, man. We put the little
Hell
jersey
yeah.
on, and they were blowing it up. So, hey, you're doing the chants and everything. You're good
She
to
better
go.
have that jersey on tomorrow, bro.
Definitely need it.
Yeah.
Now, here's an interesting take from Dan Bove, man. McCarthy to the Jets sits under Rodgers for a year.
If McCarthy was there at 10, I would
Yo, what a
contemplate it, but
Yeah.
it's just not. It's not a move that the team is gonna make in a win now situation. You know, this isn't a team like the Packers when they drafted Love, when you knew something was gonna happen, and it was like, you know, Rodgers was a little on his way.
Well, he's
out
also
already.
40.
Yeah,
You gotta
I
consider it.
just don't think they're gonna go quarterback in the first round here. It just
No, I'd be
No.
shocked if they did, but I think if McCarthy is there at 10, you got to consider it.
I'm sure they'd consider it, no doubt. But I don't see it being the pick. They're win now. You got to get a guy that's gonna have an impact right away.
Yeah.
If you're going for win now, you have to. Yeah. that's
Yeah,
true.
you got to get a guy that's going to play this year. Like a guarantee he is on the field. That's it.
All right. So I have the Cardinals staying at 4, and I haven't taken Marvin Harrison.
I have the same here. I don't think they're going to end up trading out. I think it would take a lot for them to move just because they need a receiver.
See,
man.
I got Minnesota trading here for McCarthy at 4.
I was close to doing that, actually. Oh, for
That's-
McCarthy. Okay.
Breaking
Yeah,
news.
The other guys will be gone.
Breaking news. I don't know if it involves their first round pick, but the Patriots are working on a potential trade for Brandon Ayuk.
Ooh, Wow.
Ooh.
that's
I
not
don't
going
know.
to be for the 3rd pick, though. No way.
I don't know, man. It might.
Oh,
If
it
they want a
can't be.
first
He's
round,
not that good.
if San Fran throws in their first round, or they're sending their first and Ayuk for the third round for the 3rd pick.
So, all right, let's say it is the 3rd pick. What does San Fran do with 3? Do they go receiver?
They go
Harrison.
Marvin Harrison.
They go Marvin Harrison.
Wow, man.
Marvin
It
Harrison.
changes a lot of things.
That
Marvin
changes
Harrison,
everything.
Debo, McCaffrey, Kittle in the same offense. Fucking disgusting.
Man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I think San Fran, though, they're going to have to, they got to sweeten the pot a little bit, though. I mean, you're going to throw in
3, yeah, you
I-
have
I-
to.
your first. I mean, their first round pick is all the way at the end.
Yeah.
So
They'll probably have to. I mean,
Probably
they're probably
2.
throwing in a 2nd.
they'll probably
or
have to
third
throw in a
week.
2nd or a 3rd round pick with that. Yeah, because they're so
Yeah.
late.
Man, Ayuk, that's going to suck for him going to fucking New England.
Horrible.
Yeah, that stinks.
Fucking
I mean,
horrible.
it is
I
what
don't
it
know
is,
if it's a
man.
done deal, but that's what I'm seeing right now on Twitter that they're working on a potential trade for him.
That's going to be,
Wow.
that shakes
That-
things up, man. So if that
shakes
would have
things up
happened,
huge.
all right. So then at
'Cause-
that point, you got Drake May now who's still available. That means
But then-
Drake May could fall to 6 for the Giants.
Yeah. If
At
that
6,
was
they're
to
gonna have
happen,
to move.
unless
then-
the Chargers trade out.
Unless
I
they
think-
trade out for Denver or somebody like that. Or
But I think at that point, Arizona and the Chargers are trade. You're going to make a trade because if you're waiting for Harrison, he's gone. What's
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Why not
Yeah.
recoup some?
Trade
Well,
back.
Arizona could go neighbors. I mean, because
I was just going to say that if I'm Arizona, I would probably jump on neighbors then.
Yeah,
I
agree.
guess. Yeah.
No, Daniel Kittle is still there. He's not anywhere.
Yeah,
else.
Kittle's not
Kittle,
going.
yeah, Kittle's going to be there for the long run. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. And I don't know about Waller, man.
I
I
think
think
you know,
he's
I
a
read a
higher
thing-
timer.
I read a
Really
thing
would.
yesterday that and look, for a personal level, on his sake, I hope it's not true, but some people are saying they think he's off the wagon again.
Yeah, he relapsed.
That
I
he's
hope
kind of
not, man.
relapsing. You know,
That
I
could
hope
make
that's not
sense.
the case, but
I saw he split with his wife too. You know. It
yeah,
could
but
be-
she found out like
he's
weirdly,
cheating or
like
something like that. I
all of a
guess.
sudden, no, she just found out like, hey, we're getting divorced. Like she got like a fucking memo or something. Like
Yeah. She
It was
was
really
helped,
weird.
She helped him through a lot of his crap, man.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah, which is
Which
why
is-
I'm wondering,
I
did
guess
he
it's
fucking
heartbreaking.
relapse?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's possible.
There's definitely
Hopefully
a
not,
chance.
man.
He's
I
got demons, man, without a doubt. I mean, we know the history there.
Yeah.
Giants take Bauer. I don't think the Giants would take Bauer. Look, if the Giants take Bowers at 6, I'm fine with it. I have no complaints because I think the guy is literally the next Kittle or fucking Kelsey. Penix, I think, is a weird one. Look, I love Penix. I really like him.
I think he's going to go early second round, though.
Well,
No, I think he's going.
I think he's going to go mid to
Think
late
so?
first round.
Yeah.
So who,
I
though?
don't.
Like, who's
I don't think he
gonna-
gets
He's gonna
past
go to the
15.
Raiders.
I think the
He'll go to
Raiders take him.
maybe.
Yeah, that.
I think the Raiders, Vikings, or Broncos, one of those three teams could take him.
I know his stock went up a lot the last week. Yeah, people
kid's
were
a good-
really
he's a
like,
good
he's
quarterback,
good. He's
man.
definitely good. Yeah.
Solid size and everything. He's a big kid.
He has injury issues in college, but like I feel you just can't look that much into it because Bryce Young didn't get hurt once in college. He was hurt twice this year. Anthony
Yeah.
Richardson wasn't hurt in college. He was out the whole year. Like you just
whole year.
you can't look into it. Look
You
at
never
the
know,
kid,
man.
when he's on the field. That's
Yeah.
all you can look at.
Yeah,
You know?
it's true.
Well,
It's really
when we
true.
left off at 4, I had
Yeah.
I had Minnesota trading for McCarthy here at 4. I
Yeah,
had
okay.
Arizona going back. So
Okay.
Arizona going back. Okay.
that brings us to 5, the Chargers.
I also
Chargers.
have the Chargers staying there and taking Joe Alt.
Gotcha.
I got him taking Marvin Harrison Jr. here at 5. If it plays out my way, at least, or the
Right,
quarterback's
right.
got when Marvin Harrison's the pick, you know.
Mhm.
This is I would say my surprise pick here. I think in the last day, the betting odds because of talk around the league, he went from plus 2,600 to plus 280 this morning. I think Chargers go O line, but it's not all. I think they go J.C. Latham here. I think Latham's the
Latham,
first,
yeah.
Oh,
first guy off the
okay.
board.
I got Latham going a little further down.
Okay.
You know, all right. I mean, yeah, it's not a bad move, honestly. It's really not.
I think either one of those guys is a solid,
Solid
pick.
pick. Yes. It's,
You're
yeah.
filling a need. You're filling a need no matter what.
yeah.
Yeah.
definitely.
It's a win-win.
Either way, Herbert's going to be pretty fucking happy with either one, you know.
Yeah.
If you're there.
If I'm the Chargers, though, I'm trying to trade out of that spot, man. Go recoup picks. Their roster's kind of fucking bad right now, man.
They got banged up, man. They lost
It's
a
Yeah.
lot.
not a great roster. It
Yeah.
really isn't.
Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Eckler.
Gone.
I mean,
Eckler,
got,
gone.
You know, the other thing, though, with the Chargers, I mean, obviously you want O-line, right? You don't want your quarterback getting the shit kicked out of him. But, I mean, with the 5th pick, they should kind of maybe be all over Malik Neighbors or
Yeah.
wide
Dunze, one
receiver
of these
for
guys.
sure.
should-
For sure.
Dude,
for
if
sure.
I'm them, I would go fucking Brock Bowers.
Or Bowers.
not a
Absolutely.
bad-
Get your fucking quarterback a real tight end, and you build from there, man.
Absolutely. Herbert needs someone to throw to. Yeah, I mean, exactly. You know,
So,
Herbert,
Get him a weapon.
they got rid of everybody on this guy.
They brought in some running backs. They brought in Dobbins and Gus Edwards,
And
which
Gus
is
Edwards,
weird.
yeah.
Both of the Ravens running backs from last year.
I like
It's kinda
Gus
odd,
Edwards. Dobbins
So-
is too injury prone, man.
He's
That's a
very
risk.
injury prone, man. So
If you got him on a cheap deal, it's not bad.
I think they
move,
did.
but-
I think they gave him $3 million or $4 million.
Yeah, that's
Nothing
worth the
crazy.
risk then. And
So-
Gus Edwards is a touchdown machine, man.
Yeah,
That
you
guy
get
is-
two
yeah.
guys that can both play the position, man. You know, running back will be all right. Harbaugh always figures that out.
Yeah,
I think you got to get Herbert another weapon here, man. You can't rely on Quentin Johnston. The kid just wasn't great last year. Josh Palmer's a solid receiver, but he's nothing to go crazy over. I think
you're right, though.
if I'm them, I'm going Bowers or a receiver here, or I'm trading out and getting a lot of picks.
I
What do
would
you think
either-
about Michael Powers' comment when we were talking about Penix that he likes Knicks better?
Knicks, I think they're
I
very
like Penix
similar.
better. I think
I think I
Penix
like
is a
Penix
little
a
more
little better,
NFL
yeah.
ready. in my opinion.
Who's bigger? Who's the bigger guy?
I believe
I would
Penix.
imagine Penix. Yeah,
Penix is pretty solid, right?
he's a
Yeah.
big dude, man. Yeah,
Let's see.
Yeah.
that would be my guess at least.
Yeah, it's definitely Penix. Bo Nix is only 6'2".
Okay.
What's
Man,
Penix
imagine
like
that.
6'6"? I mean, only 6.
Only 6'2". I know.
Yeah, well,
Fucking like 9 inches taller than me.
Penix is 6'3.5", 220.
Okay. All right, so not much bigger, but
Nah.
Yeah. More
Okay.
NFL ready size, let's put it that way.
Yeah,
I am
definitely.
blown away. I didn't realize how thin and small Jaden Daniels was, man. That's
Yeah.
a problem in your first year right there. You're not going to put on
Um,
30 pounds from now till fucking
No, I mean, if he goes
No,
to
but-
a team that even Washington now with
they're not
Kings-
bad, man.
I think they'll be able to get once you're in a real NFL training room and you start really lifting with those types of guys and the supplements they put you on.
You're gonna get at least
Yeah.
10 to 15 pounds.
By the end of
Once-
summer, this guy's gonna be 200 pounds.
Once you get away from those college type of steroids and you get to the real shit.
Yeah, that's it. When they
They'll
start
jump real
fucking
fast.
giving you real fucking supplements like creatine and all this shit. He's gonna be fucking. He'll look like this by the end of the summer. He's gonna walk around like he's fucking Popeye, man.
He's gonna start out the season like 10 pounds heavier than now. By the time the season ends, he's gonna look like fucking JJ Watt by the time the season's over.
Dude, look at Bryce Young last year. Bryce Young gained 25 pounds from week 1 to week 7
Throughout the season. Yeah.
Think about that.
He definitely had to.
He had to.
Small.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
small.
yeah.
So where are we at? We're at 6, right?
We're at 6 again. So I know Angela, you had the Giants trading up to 3. I have them staying there and taking Neighbors. I have the
Me
Giants.
too. I think they go neighbor. I think that's a great pick for them, man.
Yeah.
I think that's a big need. They said that's your Odell Beckham without the headache. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yep. I have.
He ran a 4.3 fucking 40.
Yeah, he's
crazy.
fast.
crazy.
Yeah.
Good hands, man. Yeah, I think that's the move, man, for sure.
I have New England trading back again here. I don't have them staying
Ooh.
at 6. I have them doing a double trade, recouping picks here with Minnesota. I have Minnesota taking McCarthy here at 6.
Okay.
Okay. So there you go. Your big 4 are off the board already.
Right
so
there.
I went 2 picks early with the Minnesota trade for McCarthy than you did.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I can see that being the move for them though, man. I think they really like the kid, man. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, look, and again, the Giants, I mean, if you're a Giant fan and their pick is Neighbors, I mean, you can't be upset. The
You
guy's
can't be
a
upset with that.
No.
No, not at
incredible
all.
wide receiver, man.
Not at all.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. I said
All right, next
before,
pick, I have the
I think-
Titans.
I think
Okay,
he could
go
be
ahead,
the
Bill.
most elusive player, receiver in the draft. Like Harrison has all the hype because of the potential. You know, he comes in a big body. He's like Calvin
name.
Johnson coming out of fucking
Yeah.
college. You know, the kid, he's special, man. He could do a lot, but I think
Yeah.
Neighbors can.
The name doesn't hurt too, Steven. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
for
It's,
sure.
just, it's a name. It's,
Your
you
father
know.
was a fucking legend in this league.
Legend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Legend.
Neighbors is a Santana Moss with size. Interesting comparison.
I think he's
That's-
even more elusive, honestly. I think Neighbors is
That speed, though. Santana has
Yeah.
that speed.
I
Quick,
think
man.
Neighbors
Yeah.
is a bigger Odell coming out of college. Honestly, I think he plays
Oh, yeah.
exactly
That's a
like
yeah.
Odell.
I agree.
Yeah, you know, Uncle Mike, I think the McCarthy Giants rumors have slowed down a little bit, to be honest with
As
you.
of today, yeah, they've slowed
As
down.
of
a little.
today,
saw-
anyway, yeah.
But you
saw
know what?
more
Again,
than
it could
any-
all be a smokescreen,
It
and the
means
Giants
nothing.
could be boosting to get the 3rd, and then out of nowhere, McCarthy falls to them at 6, and they take. It.
McCarthy said it 2 days ago in an interview.
Dude, he said he
Again.
thinks he's going to the Giants.
Yeah, he's like, he goes, I've met the most of the Giants. He goes, I got to be going there.
And he
You know,
dude,
like,
he said he's never.
He's
broke,
convinced he's going to the Giants.
Yeah, he broke down actual game film, and he said about the offense how similar it is to Michigan and Alabama, what Daboll runs here, and like, dude, he seems convinced he's going to be a Giant.
Yeah.
You never know.
Any one of these
nuts.
kids is probably pumped. Whoever it's going to be, if they make the move from May, if it's McCarthy, they got to be pumped going to a system with Dable running it. I know that.
I'm
man.
telling you,
For
dude.
sure,
I'm
yeah.
telling you,
It's a game
Yeah.
changer, man.
it really is.
So at 7, I have the Titans staying right where they are and taking a Dunze.
Okay.
I got Joe Alt here.
I got
got
Joe Alt here as well.
I got
Yeah.
Alt. Yeah.
Yeah, they have needs. Oh, the Titans kind of have needs all over the place too, man.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
another
they,
team. Yeah.
they signed Ridley already. I just feel like you got to go O-line and give Levis a little help here. If you're going to try to roll with him at least this year, give him
Oh,
some
they rolled with
protection.
him this year.
Yeah, give him
They
some
definitely
protection
will,
and
yeah.
see what you got. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Ridley and what else they have is going to be fine. You still
Did
have
Tannehill
D-Hop.
go anywhere?
No, he's not signed yet.
He's not
No,
signed
yeah.
yet, right?
No.
What did you guys? Let me. It just literally just popped into my head. What would you guys think about this? If the Giants decide not to go QB in this draft, they get Neighbors and they bring in Tannehill
I don't think they would because they already signed Locke.
because of Locke, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would probably.
What if
roll with
Jones got
Locke.
hurt?
If Jones got hurt, maybe bring in Tannehill and be behind Locke. I don't think they'd start him over Locke, especially because they have Locke in the system already.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good
Yeah.
point. He's already learning the playbook. He's already watching
Yeah.
film. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different type of offense too. He runs a West Coast offense like Rodgers
Plus,
does.
with that
and
O line, Tannehill's going to get fucking killed anyway.
Killed,
Yeah.
yeah.
dead.
All
I
right.
have Joe Alt here at 7. Yep.
I have my. We just talked about hockey.
You're
Where the hell
late,
you been,
fuckhead.
schmuck? Jesus.
Fucking guy shows up 40 minutes late.
Yeah, we did almost a half hour on hockey.
He was loading the dishwasher.
Draft night. Get over it. What's up, Bri?
They do
I
suck.
don't
though.
know.
So I had here's
Hold
another
on.
trade I have. I have the Broncos moving up and making a trade with Atlanta, and they take McCarthy here.
At 8. Okay.
Yeah, at 8.
That's not a bad one. I like that.
So I got a swap here too, but it's just moving up one. I got Chicago getting O'Dunes here for wide receiver.
Okay.
Oh, so
I
you
got
have them
them.
moving up one?
I have them moving up one to get their wide receiver because I think Caleb Williams really wants him as a receiver, man. I know they've been
Yeah.
real close and they were talking about it, and I think they just move up to get their guy one pick. So
I like that, man. I
Bove,
definitely
your
like
comp takes the marquee, bro.
that. Yep. Damn straight.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
So at 8, I have a swap here. I got the Jets trading with Atlanta. I have the Jets taking Neighbors at 8 here.
oh wow, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you have Neighbors dropping that far. Well, okay, yeah. Wow, that would be. Would you rather Neighbors over Bowers?
Yeah, definitely. I don't.
Given the Jets' position. I don't mean who's
Yeah.
the better player. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I rather Neighbors right. I just don't think I won't be mad if the Jets come out and take Bowers tonight. Any pick that is not defense that the Jets make tonight or special teams is going to be a good pick.
Yeah.
Like as long as it's not quarterback in the first round.
Yeah.
Let's go defense. I think everyone's gonna erupt.
Dude, I would smash my fucking TV into pieces. You will get a video of me destroying my TV. I'm not kidding. Bowers, wide receiver or O-line, I'll be happy with any of them. I like Bowers a lot, but I just don't think tight end is a need. I like Conklin. Conklin's been top 10 in yards. He's played with fucking. He's played with plumbers, man. He's played with nobody.
Yeah.
And he last year had 600 yards. It was awesome. I think we go receiver here. Jets. If we don't trade up, I still think we get receiver at 10. I think Odunze might fall there. So, but I think they try to make the move, go up and get a guaranteed thing with Neighbors.
Who's the next big guy after the after Odunze, Neighbors, and Harrison?
Probably Brian Thomas.
Brian Thomas, right?
Yeah.
Is Brian Thomas also from LSU?
LSU.
He's LSU
You know,
player.
Steve
be right back,
Smith
guys.
was. Yeah, good.
Yeah, do you think, man?
I don't know, I guess-
Steve Smith was saying on NFL Network before that he thinks that I'm sorry, what's his name again?
Thomas.
That he has more talent than Malik Neighbors. That he was overshadowed, obviously, and didn't get the, Neighbors was the guy. But he said that if he got the touches that he got, he said that he would be just as, if not more, productive.
And
I didn't watch them in college, so I don't know.
I tell you what, though, I trust his pick because he was the only one that was high on Cooper Kupp in the draft too. Steve
Yeah.
Smith. He
That's
said that he
true.
was going to be a superstar, and he ended up being, Cooper Kupp, man.
Yeah,
So hold on, I'm just looking it up here real quick.
I feel you, Mike. I feel you.
What my dad said something. What did he say? I'm not looking at it.
It
Right
better be your TV, not mine.
now. You fuck. So Malik Neighbors is 6'1", 190 pounds. Last year he had 89 catches, 1,600 yards, and 14 touchdowns. Brian Thomas is 6'5", 200 pounds, and he had 70 catches, 1,200 yards, and 17 touchdowns.
Jesus.
Wow.
And
They
he's
both had really
6'5".
good fuck.
I mean,
Big
think about that
fucking
red
dude,
zone threat, man. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
big.
big.
This is like another Plexico Burris. This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically,
Like
yeah, he's
uncomfortably
very,
big.
Man,
he's very similar.
fuck it. I want him.
I think he's
Hold on,
going to be awesome.
I'm going to change my pick here. Hold on a second.
Giants make a trade.
Wow, I didn't know he was that productive too. Holy shit! Now I know what
Yeah,
Steve
they
Smith
were-
was talking about, man.
Yeah,
I mean, dude,
it's nice.
that's why they were talking about fucking Jaden Daniels, man. Jaden Daniels scored 60 touchdowns this year, man.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Crazy.
60 fucking
Yeah.
touchdowns in 14 games.
Would you be okay with Thomas?
I like Thomas. I just don't think I don't think he's a top 10 pick. I just
Yeah,
think
I-
I don't think he's going to be as good as those three guys. I mean, if we trade
probably
back, get
right.
him, like 15, 16, okay.
You're probably right. So, excuse me. As far as the Jets go with Bowers, because again, I think Bowers is going to be a really good player, but do the Jets really have a needed tight end right now? Like a
I'm
top
saying, like-
10 needed tight end right now.
Conklin's not bad, especially with Rodgers. He's going to be better. It's just a fact. Like he's going to be better than he was with fucking Semien and Zach Wilson.
You would
And-
think.
Yeah.
It kind of wipes out the third round pick 2 years ago with Ruckert. We really haven't seen this kid get on the field, and I played against him. I'm telling you, I know the kid can play. I know for a fact.
We're going to be better at watching football without Zach Wilson and Trevor Siemian.
yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Tim Boyle.
Oh, I forgot about Boyle too.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ. Oh, the
Horrible.
pain.
Yeah.
All right, so so I have the Broncos taking McCarthy. Steven, what did you have at 8?
I got the Bears trading up to get the Odunes, the wide receiver.
Yes,
Yeah.
to get a Dunze. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, at 9.
More
I have-
breaking news: Eagles signing AJ Brown to a 3-year, $96 million extension.
Ugh,
Jesus Christ,
hate that guy.
That's a lot of fucking money, man.
a lot of money.
Well, Amon-Ra just got paid too.
Yeah.
AJ Brown just passed him. That's
Yeah.
what is that? That's $33 million a year.
Yeah, Amon-Ra's
I-
making 30.
I went through that draft the other day after they announced Amon-Ra's contract. 17 fucking wide receivers went before him in that draft.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been
One of
watching
them
him. Dude, I've watched
in
him
the
since
first
high
round was
school.
Kadarius Toney.
Oh yeah,
That means CD Lamb's contract's going to be disgusting.
Lamb.
Oh,
what do you think Jefferson's going to get? Now?
Oh God, yeah,
Oh.
it's going to be quarterback money. These guys are making.
Jefferson's just going to get $1 billion.
Crazy.
Islanders down 1-0.
Yes, they
Ah,
are.
no.
Brent Burns.
I got to tell Jordan.
1-0 Carolina. Burns.
Brian writes, "Boom, 1-0."
She goes, I'm literally putting her jersey on. Brutal. Oh no, poor kid.
See, that jersey doesn't bring nearly as much luck as that Ranger one she had on.
Yeah, the
Nope.
Ranger one's working out a little better.
Yep.
What happened, honey? They score on you?
So at 9, I think the Bears at 9. Does everyone forget about Hyatt? He never had opportunities.
He has a lot of potential, man. He has a lot.
Hyatt's
of
got
potential.
phenomenal potential.
He's just he's got to get and all their
Um,
fans. He's just got to get on the field, man, and get the ball. That's it.
So I think the Bears, we know what the Bears are doing at 1. Everyone knows they're going Caleb Williams, right? I think they're in a phenomenal spot at number 9.
They are.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
they could go with Thomas at receiver if they want, if those other guys were off the board.
They could
I
go
have them
Bowers.
going O-line. I have them
O
going
line
with,
is a smart move, man.
I have them going with Fashanu.
And that's who Caleb Williams wants.
Yeah, I have him going with Fashanu at offensive tackle.
Yeah, Caleb Williams said yesterday he wants
Poor
Fashanu.
kid.
That poor baby.
Yeah,
Poor
get that jersey off. God, that's fucking toilet paper, man.
Poor kid.
We love you, Jordan. Yeah, so I have them going. How do you pronounce this phrase? Is it Olu or Alu?
Olu Fashanu.
Olu Fashanu. Yeah, that's who I have them going with.
All right, I like that. I definitely like that, man. Let's see.
Yeah.
My 9, I have them staying at 9 and taking Odunze. I think he falls to 9 right in their laps.
Okay.
Oh, Brian.
I'm not even good.
No.
So in my scenario, I had Atlanta making the trade. So I have Atlanta taking Latham here.
Latham. Okay, I like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, it's another team that just needs, they have a bunch of needs. So I think they go O-line. I think Latham's a good pick for them.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is a good pick. I'll
Protect
start off.
Cousins, protect Cousins, man.
Yeah, at 10, I have Atlanta going for Fashanu. I think Fashanu falls to 10. And if Mike, I don't know if you have a defensive player going to Atlanta, if what we just said comes
Excuse
true,
me.
this will be the first draft, I think, in 40-something years that no defensive players are taken in the top 10.
No, I don't even have Atlanta on my list because I have the Jets at 10.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I have them taking Bowers. I have the Jets going Brock Bowers.
So there you go, man. First time in, I think it's 46 years that there isn't a top 10
That'd be
pick that's a
crazy.
defensive player.
Yeah,
I thought of that as soon as I was done. I was like, holy shit, I picked all offensive players.
Yep.
I had the Jets going Fuaga, OT.
Okay.
Not a bad move.
No, it's not a bad move. It's not.
I went O-line here.
You can't
It's
stack enough offensive linemen, man.
It's
Yeah.
just, I won't be mad at O-line, but again, I rather a weapon for Rodgers, man. Our offensive line is 10 times more depth this year.
I mean, if Bowers
Yeah.
falls to 10, though, I mean, it's definitely intriguing.
It's got to be intriguing. It's got to
You
be.
have to.
I
Yeah.
understand why Uncle Mike wouldn't want him, and I understand like the downfall of it. It is a risky pick. You just don't know. Tight end. I mean, it can be a make or break position, but it might not be. You know, like
I mean, this
just don't.
kid's got.
I don't think
talent,
we
though,
need
man.
him.
He's-
Yeah,
he's-
the only thing with him
yeah.
is you can line him up at slot receiver. He doesn't have to play.
I
tight
know.
end.
Yeah. I
You
know.
can have him on the field with Conklin.
Yeah, I mean, he's a receiver, in a tight end's body. Is all he
Yeah,
is,
he
man,
runs a
you know?
4.5. I think
Yeah.
he's 6'3", 230. He's massive. His catch radius is really good. He has a little bit of an issue with contested catches, but at that position, you really don't have a lot of contested catches.
Yeah.
So,
It's true.
Panthers up 1-0 too.
wow.
There you go. All right, so there's our top 10.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good draft, man. I can see a lot more trades that we didn't mention here. Maybe in the later. Again, I saw Ayuk a little earlier. AJ Brown just signed a massive extension, man, making him the highest paid receiver in the league. I don't know. I think there's a lot of shit that can happen tonight, man. A lot of guys maybe going to a new team. We'll see.
I think we're gonna get a decent amount of trades for sure.
I do too. I'm staying up for this whole draft. Usually I fall asleep after like 20 picks. I'm staying up. I want to see what happens tonight, man.
But you might as well. You're on vacation now, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, Daniel. The Falcons look a lot better right now.
Yeah, and you got yourselves a legitimate quarterback, man.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is no joke, man. I mean, I understand why he gets so much hatred. You know, he only throws 5,000 yards a year, 30-plus touchdowns, 10 or less picks. Has a winning record every year. I understand why people hate on the guy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man.
There's a lot of teams out there right now that would love to have Kirk Cousins, I'll tell you that right now.
For sure. Yeah.
They also I forgot they signed Darnell Mooney, too. It's a pretty good pickup for them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they brought in Mooney also.
Falcons always had a decent defense, too. It's just the quarterback situation was terrible.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Speaking of quarterbacks from the Falcons, Matt Ryan announced his retirement.
Yeah, good for him, man.
He's definitely a Hall of Famer.
Without a doubt.
Is he first ballot, you think?
I don't know.
I think if he would have got a chip, he'd be first.
If he would have got the chip, yeah.
His stats are there. Let's see here. Let me see.
His stats are there. He won a league MVP. That helps.
He's got the MVP. Yeah, I mean,
63,000 yards, 381 touchdowns, only 180 picks with a QB rating of career of 93.6. I mean,
solid,
he's probably going to be a fucking first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah, without a doubt.
It's a good career, man, for sure.
Well, Brian's saying hi to Kathy. Did Kathy comment? I don't see a comment from Kathy.
I don't think she commented, but if you're watching on Facebook, it shows she's watching. She's just creeping. She's lurking.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, there
she's lurking.
There she is. Brian, is she looking at your Instagram messages yet? He gets all pissed off. He'll send a shit from like a week will go by and she doesn't even look at it.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
All right. Well, I guess that about wraps it up, boys.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Draft's kicking off in 7 minutes.
Grab a drink and get ready for this fucking. Get ready for this draft, man.
And sure. Angelo, you, Janine, Mike, Pop, all you guys, enjoy your vacation, man.
Yeah, fun, safe trip, guys. Enjoy.
Take care of my girl. Take care of Brianna, right?
Gotcha, of course.
And have a great time. Next week, Steven, you and I, next week will be a hockey week, man.
All hockey. Definitely.
Let's get it.
If you need any help setting shit up, Mike, let me know tomorrow. I'll help you before we leave.
I think I'll be all right. I think I kind of know what I'm doing, but
sounds good, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm logged into StreamYard. I know how to hit go live. I think we'll be fine, man.
We'll get some good hockey playoff trivia going on or something.
Yeah, definitely. Get shit going, man. Awesome.
With that. Oh, by the way, here's one trivia question about the draft. Who is the last and possibly only team to miss their draft pick? Like they said, you're on the clock, and they did not make a pick in time, and they lost their pick.
I don't know why. I want to say it's the Vikings.
Boom. Correct.
It is, right?
2004, I think it was.
You know how I know that? Because I watched Draft Day today.
There you go.
And they said, because like Costner was on the clock, and there were like 3 seconds. They're like, there hasn't been a missed pick since. And they said it in the movie.
Yeah. I think, and they had a high pick. It was like the 7th pick or something.
So what happens is apparently the next team gets to go, and then you go after them. So the next team trumps they take your pick.
Right, and then you just drop.
And then you go next. Yeah.
Yep.
That's wild. I never thought that actually happened.
Yeah. Like, I mean, come on. You got first off, you have months to think about this. Then you have all day. Then you have 6 picks in front of you, and you still don't know what you're doing.
How?
I get if you're waiting for a last minute phone call or something, like quick trade, you're working out a trade or something, fine.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta have something on deck to submit though. Like
you have to. Yeah. You just have to.
Come on now. Come on. Someone's got to have the bat phone, man. Pick something
Minnesota Vikings.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Thank you, draft day.
That's awesome.
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the draft, and enjoy the hockey playoffs next week. Steven and I will be recapping all hockey. Whoever wants to come on as a guest and talk some hockey playoffs, hit us up.
Yeah,
And be sure to subscribe to Sports of Ages on YouTube. Angelo and the rest of the DeVitas have a great trip. Enjoy your
Appreciate it, guys.
vacation. Be safe, and we'll see you all next week.
Chat
Peace
throughout
out.
the week. Night, guys.